How you doing, YouTube? Matt, One Massive Beer Reviews, back to get another review. A little bit of hazy New England style IPA in the form of Shoe Tree Brewing and Revision Brewing's. It's their Disco Ninja. Never had this before. I've actually seen this can a couple times on social media, but I've never had this beer before. It comes out of Nevada. We'll read the whole bits and pieces of the can shortly, but yeah, it has found its way into my doorstep the other day, courtesy of Joel. Thank you very much, dude. He dropped off a little 3-bagger of beers, and this is one of them. So thank you very much, dude. As far as what else it says in this can, it says Revision Brewing and Shoe Tree Brewing present Disco Ninja Northeast Style Hazy IPA. It says on the back here, it's a simple, universal fact that ninjas are badass. You know what else is badass? Revision beer. Very, very modest. Our buddies at Shoe Tree Brewing kicked around ideas with us to develop this tasty, tantalizing karate chop in your freaking mouth. Kaleidoscope, nunchucks, hitting the dome with Citra and Galaxy and Mosaic and Amarillo, stealthily slaying your taste buds one sip at a time. It's 7% alcohol by volume, and that'd be that. Labelized, it's cheesy, you know. It reminds me of like a Family Guy skit commercial. I don't know. It's... You know, I get it. They're trying to go for the whole, you know, disco vibe with like a little kind of ninja thing, but I don't know. It's like blaxploitation style labeling, in some form or fashion. I don't know. I don't like it. Does it matter? I don't know. Anyway, canned 11/1. Today is the 19th of December, so a month and a half old. Does that matter? It shouldn't. Hopefully. So we'll see what this has to offer. So, in Nevada, and a month and a half old. Does it get distro in this area? It doesn't get distro in my area, but it might upstate somewhere in New York. I don't know. But we're going to drink it. We're going to find out. What do we have here? Just under a pinky finger. Just barely off-white head. Nice creaminess to it. Nothing too crazy. Bit of kind of universal bubbling around the edges with Sans the lone straggler. And a subtle haze to her. Subtle haze, subtle carbonation, bright yellow in color. Not the haziest beer in the history of mankind, but will not be confused with microscopic glass clearness. Does she look like a hazy New England style IPA? Sure. See what she smells like. Big, huge, bounding amounts of citrus. It's almost like a combination of that kind of grapefruity, yellowy citrus and that kind of orangey citrus. There's a pithy bitterness to it. Nothing too crazy, but you can tell it's just going to come off way more bitter in the taste. Getting a little bit more rindy, a little bit more pithy. It's all about the citrus in this. Citrus all the way. And like I said, it's that kind of combination of that kind of yellow, more yellow citrus and more orange citrus. Nice sweetness to it. Smells like it's kind of sweeter than bitter in the nose, but it's probably going to flip the script actually in the taste. And yeah, it smells like a nice big citrus bomb. Let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. Way less sweet than the nose is letting it come on. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on a second. We'll fight through it. You and me together. We can get through this. Okay. Yeah. It's not so much that the bittering's that much bigger, or it's just that sweetness has dropped off, and that bittering hasn't really come up much bigger. I thought it was going to be the opposite. I thought the sweetness was going to be a little bit bigger. The bittering was going to get much, much bigger. But it's not the case. It's just that sweetness drops off. There's enough there to just barely balance off that bitterness. That's definitely the bittering winning the day. Still very citrus across the board. Not very... what's the word I'm looking for? The citrus has like a very dry pithiness to it. The sweetness is almost coming separate of that, to where you get enough sweetness to balance it off, because it's coming off more dry and kind of pithy bitterness. Mouth feels thin. Very thin. A lot of times these New England style IPAs, they want to go for that super dense, turbid kind of thing going on. It's not here. This is getting a haze from, it has to be kind of like more of a softer kind of yeast kind of thing going on in there, because there's just a thinness to it. It's not a bad beer. Carbonation is a little bit low. Bit of citrus, enough sweetness to kind of balance it off. super chuggable. It's 7%. That's the kind of issue I have with it. I want this to be a 4% beer. I've had 4% beers like this. I have beers that are more robust than this at 4%. I need this to be a session beer. I need this to be more of a chugger kind of beer. And it's just coming off as that, but at the same time, it's giving you 7% alcohol by volume. I don't want that at that ABV. I want a little bit more kind of oomph, a little more chutzpah, and just not giving it to me. So it's not a bad beer by any means. Definitely drinkable, but I don't know if it's a combination of travel and time or this is how the beer is made. But I'm guessing this is kind of closer to what the beer is meant to be intended for, which is a drinking beer. But since 7%, definitely get you drunk. So yeah, let's talk about it. Is it one of the better New England style hazy IPAs I've had as of late? No. I like mine to be a bit more robust, kind of skew more in that juicy direction. I like that kind of new school kind of IPAs when it comes to the hop forward stuff. So, not a bad beer, but just not one of the better ones that I've had. Not bad by any means, like I said, though. Value availability, no idea. It was given to me, so maybe somebody can chime in and leave you with if you like what? Well, you like this. If you like citrus and you like high ABV and low impact. Not that it's not tasteless. It's by far from that. It just kind of comes off a little bit too small for what it's giving you. So if you like those kind of things and you like this beer, there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff and things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers. All four of those places if you want to check me out and somewhere else other than the YouTubes and another review in the book. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice Disco Ninja right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.